Okay.
Okay.
So, it still says, I see your phone. I
Oh,
don't.
okay. And now I'm joining. I'm joining.
Okay.
Here, let me see. Uh, Turn up volume.
What are you
I
having a
can't
problem
hear
with?
you. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
I'll
Yeah.
turn the recording.
There we go.
Okay.
Now I can hear you.
Excellent. We're set.
Yes. Hey, Kaden, I'm in a meeting. I'm in a meeting, baby. Baby, I'm in a meeting. Hey, I'm in a private meeting. This is serious, okay? Hey, I'll come talk to you in just a minute, okay? Hey, baby, I'm in a meeting and it's a meeting.
Okay. Alyssa, this is a YouTube reading, so it will be public.
Okay. Awesome.
And if there's anything you don't want me to cover or I say anything you don't want public, just let me know and we will stop the recording and then restart it.
Okay, thank you so much.
And is there any focus you'd like me to have for the reading?
Um, well, there are a few focuses. For one, I found quite interesting that my energy stays pretty consistent throughout all four worlds. There is some changes, I know, but for the most part, as far as like generator in every world, and that's pretty rare, I think, right? Mainly,
No,
most of the time in the integrated, I mean, most people are manifesting generator, right?
most people are
Yeah.
manifesting generators in their composite
Right,
integrated
right,
world. You are not a manifesting generator
right. Yeah,
because you don't get the throat center.
correct.
But we will go over that. I will share my screen.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Uh,
Okay,
Birth date July 11th. So you just had one.
today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
1986 at 7:56 a.m. And it was Central Daylight Time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And we started with 42, we went to 53, and then we went to 57. Okay. So I always like to show the mandala because in human design, and thus in my charts as well,
Mhm.
we always use multiple time frames. Now, in human design, we started with um, the 42nd hexagram, which is in Aries. So
Mhm.
3 months prenatal, basically 88 solar degrees. And then by the time you were born, the sun had gone to the 53. And then by the time you were 3 months
Mhm.
old, the sun had gone to 57. So by the time a baby, any baby, is 3 months old, half
Mhm.
of the zodiac has been imprinted
Mhm.
into their energetic aura. At the same
Right.
time, the earth has been going around half the wheel.
Mhm.
So I show you this because I want listeners to realize that every baby, by the time they're 3 months old, and has developed in the pediatric literature is now calling the first 3 months of life the missing fourth trimester.
Okay.
So we live in four worlds, and those worlds are designed very differently. And recently, I had documented in 2000 that the centers cluster according to the four worlds. but I haven't published that until I'm getting ready to publish that now. So the four worlds, as delineated in the Tree of Life,
Right.
are real.
Hmm.
They hold in the body graph. So it confirms the integrity of the body graph. There are some things that did not hold in the science. The
Right.
primary one that is a misconception that people in design are using is the concept of profile.
Right.
Profile was a complete artifact,
Right.
and the keywords are not.
Right.
So we will look at that in your design. Notice in the four worlds that only the mental waking world and the physical biological world have a solar plexus.
Right.
On the spiritual and higher emotional realms, there is no emotional reactivity.
Right.
So, looking at your chart, very interesting
Hmm.
because in every single chart, you have
Yep.
an open solar plexus,
Sure.
and your head centers in
Hmm.
the individual charts are open. What I like to look at is the integrated,
Hmm.
where we can see that you keep the sacral center, which is
Hmm.
extremely important,
Yes.
and you do get a very strongly defined self center.
Okay.
And that's relatively important for you in
It is.
how you function. So
Right.
let's look at where things are and what happens.
Okay.
I see that in your north and south node,
Hmm.
you get the third hexagram
Hmm.
and you get the 50th hexagram.
Hmm.
Now, those are going to be pretty important because what is so critically important for you is the splenic center.
Hmm.
And in the Tree of Life, and I've been teaching from the Tree of Life about the evolution of consciousness because the Tree of Life shows us the roadmap to self actualization.
Hmm.
And it tells us, in no uncertain terms, that the Holy Spirit or our intuitive gut sense of who we are resides in the sacral center.
Hmm.
So, Alyssa, you are someone who knows very clearly what's right for you
Yes.
spiritually.
Yes.
And
Yes, ma'am.
if we look at the multidimensional, now in human design, you would have been told you were a generator,
Yes, ma'am.
strong generator, and
Yes, ma'am.
that you know, But
Right.
you will also have been told that you're not here to manifest.
Right.
Now, I don't see it that way.
Right.
Even though, even in composite, you don't get a manifestor's chart,
Right.
you do, within a week of being born, have the 3410.
Hmm. Yes.
And in 2 days after birth, you got a defined self center through the 4629. Now, these charts
Hmm.
track developmental sequences
Hmm.
in baby development.
Right.
So at 2 days is attachment. So it would be really interesting to look at your mother's chart.
I have it.
And did
Right.
she have the self center? And was she a manifester?
She is not, she's a generator, but she's a strong generator with a and I speak of in the regular human design. I have not looked up her four worlds. I do need to do that. She's does have a, defined identity center, yes.
So, well, you knew within 2 days of being
Mm-hmm.
born, who you were.
Mm-hmm.
And the sacral center. Now, what's interesting, and I read the worlds.
Mm-hmm.
So the if we go back to the four worlds, what's
Okay.
so interesting is the physical biological world
Mm-hmm.
has the 5342.
Mm-hmm.
You have the 5342.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what else you have.
I think in every
And
one of them.
you have the
Mm-hmm.
5432.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're looking from a consciousness perspective
Mm-hmm.
and we take the paths of intelligence from the tree of life, the sacral to the root
Mm-hmm.
tells us that all three channels are active in the administrative intelligence from the tree of life.
Okay.
32nd path of intelligence. So as we incarnate, we
Right.
are here to recognize that we are a light body
Right.
and that we are here
Yeah.
to bring light energy into physical
Mm-hmm.
form.
Right.
Now, in
Yes.
the tree of life, there are three. Um, Let me grab
Okay.
a tree of life. I have one here. I thought I put one.
And
Oh,
I
do, 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 do. Um,
have one somewhere.
I'm going to go to a different file and just grab a good tree of life for you
Okay.
because I want you to see
Okay. Thank you.
very clearly how you're defined. But let me find the right one. Four worlds.
I was looking around for a tree of life because I have
Okay, let me
one.
see. I have a tree of life. This is the
Oh,
one.
yes. Okay.
Okay, so let me close
Um,
this one.
okay.
Let me move it into this. Okay. So I like to use this tree of life.
Okay. I've never
And
seen.
if you go from the sacral to the root, you can see
Mhm.
that there are four worlds in the root.
Right.
Now, in the body map, we
Mm-hmm.
only have three channels
Mm-hmm.
bringing four worlds. So, what world is left out of it? Our incarnation in physical form. Why? Because the next path of intelligence goes from the root to the
Mm-hmm.
splenic center. There are three channels. They correlate with the three paths in
Okay.
the body graph. So the 5818, you have the 58,
Right.
is saying align to the emotional angelic world.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yes.
not always, but
Um,
by transit or by somebody else in your life or by we consciousness is like an iceberg.
mm-hmm.
Once we have the tip of it,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to keep bumping into it to know what it's telling us.
Right.
So you have the 58. Now, the 58 in your chart is Mars,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in
Also,
Capricorn,
mm-hmm.
and it is in the 58, and then it moves to the 54.
Then it's in the, I have it several places.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, and you also have Neptune in the 58.
Right.
always staying there. So the 58 work on what has been spoiled, the channel of judgment.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And it's very interesting that in the tree of life, what do we have? We have the judgment card.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
when, but you have all three channels and they get activated spiritually. You have the 5432,
Right.
and the 54 is your Mars, and
Mm.
the 32 is your Earth. So
Right.
goals are
And
extremely potent for you.
yes.
And I would say you need
Mm-hmm.
to revisit your goals
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would keep three or four goals
Right.
on my mirror
Okay.
or on my fridge
Right. So where I
so
see
I could
them.
always be keeping them in mind.
Okay.
The 2838
Mm-hmm.
comes in between
Mm. What's in my
28 is Pluto
sleeping?
in Scorpio,
Mm.
and the 38 is the Earth in Capricorn,
Mm-hmm.
opposite your prenatal sun in the
Okay.
lunar. So this tells me that a very important key for you is to make sure
Mm.
that your goals are spiritually aligned.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not going to work for you.
That's right.
And you're going to face obstacles
Mm-hmm.
that trigger you emotionally, but it's more the expectations being placed on you
Mm-hmm.
than what you feel yourself.
Sure.
And the
Yes.
reason I say that is because across the board, you have an opened solar plexus and it never gets activated.
Mm-hmm.
But what does get activated is the 4629, and it was activated 2 days after birth.
Mm-hmm.
Venus in Leo
Mm.
and Moon in Virgo.
Right.
Now, that's a really interesting combination
Right.
because
It's my
the
moon.
Leo pushes
Mm.
for
So I need
recognition,
it. Mm-hmm.
and the
Mm.
29 is you being a spiritual caretaker.
Mm-hmm. True.
You get a self center
Mm.
2 days after birth,
Mm-hmm.
but much more importantly, you get the 10th hexagram
Mm. Yes.
in Neptune. Oof.
If if that
That
didn't sound
is
good.
a challenge.
Yeah.
Well, you get the 34 in Saturn.
Which right.
So let's think about that.
Okay.
You're being told,
Mm. What to do?
well, you're being told spiritually
Mm. Right.
that you need to be very cautious that when you take on
Mm.
a role that fulfills you spiritually
Okay.
because you are a help agent to somebody else,
Right.
that you can only do that
First. Right.
if it aligns with you and you are not denying your unconscious intuition.
Right.
you're very intuitive,
Mm-hmm.
but your intuition
Mm-hmm.
is so linked
Mm-hmm.
to what um,
To everything.
it's an energetic knowing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not anything you can explain to people.
Right.
The 5818 is an extremely interesting channel. Now, I have the 5818 in all of my designs,
Okay.
so I understand about it. And it's a channel of frequency.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're working out of frequency, you're not working out of your mind.
Right.
But um, you do get the crown and the ajna center
Right.
activated. Let's see where and how. You get
Or
the 62
yeah.
a week after you were born.
Mm-hmm.
So, if for you, I would especially pay attention to the postnatal lunar chart.
Okay.
That is so key for you
Oh, okay.
because you get the 24 moon
Yes, right.
connecting to the 61 Earth
Right.
a week after you were born.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what that says
Mm-hmm.
is something is bothering you.
Mm.
Something is nudging at you intellectually.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a client where they've told you something and you're saying, wait a minute, I know where this is coming from in them, but you don't have it yet. It takes you a week to return to what it is you're trying to piece
Right.
together with a knowing,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't yet have the missing piece.
Right.
The missing piece comes to you intuitively
Yes, it
over
does.
time.
Right.
You get,
Yeah. Not my time.
well, you
It's
get,
well, you know what I mean.
it
Like not on
takes
command.
it takes you 3 months
Mm-hmm.
to really know what you know because you know it.
Yeah.
But you don't need to keep re-experiencing it to know what you know when it's familiar.
Okay.
So
Mm.
just because you don't have certain channels activated stably, they come
Yeah.
and they go, it means your consciousness is fluctuating.
Right.
And what you do know is what you know in your body.
Mm-hmm.
When you know that something's aligned, at this point,
Mm.
you know because you know.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
take the word conditioning
Oh
out
yeah.
of vocabulary.
Okay.
That's Ra's misuse of the term conditioning.
Okay.
You are socialized.
Right.
We are socialized to a culture.
Sure.
And that culture probably said to you when you blurted out as a kid, I don't want to be around that person.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't explain it, but you knew it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be around people who are emotionally reactive
Mm-mm.
because you have an undefined, open solar plexus.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what the Tree of Life tells us about that, although no surprise,
Mm-hmm.
you have the 59.
Mm-hmm.
And the 59 is Venus in
Mm-hmm.
Virgo,
Yes.
transformed from the 29. So when you pick up that somebody is emotional,
Right.
sometimes you get emotional.
Oh, very. I
Uh,
do. But
do not.
I've learned how to
Yeah. The Tree of
work.
Life tells us
Yeah.
that all emotional, and you can see it here in the emotional angelic matrix,
Mhm.
everything, it has the 59th hexagram.
Right.
The solar plexus has the six, and it's in the mental world and the
Right.
physical world. So
Right.
when you pick up emotion from another person, you
Mm-hmm.
feel it and you can get emotionally reactive. By nature, you're not emotionally reactive,
Mm-mm.
but you have the capacity to transform it for that emotional person.
Right.
But you have to take a beat.
Yes.
You have to ask the key
Right.
question: what do I know about this emotion now?
Okay.
Now, that's a clean question. And I use clean questions for
Yes.
anything spiritual.
Right.
You have the ninth hexagram.
Mm-hmm.
The ninth hexagram,
Yeah. Order.
well, you have it.
Yes.
Where is it?
And,
Saturn,
mm-hmm.
then it moves to the 34,
Mm-hmm.
then it moves, stays in the, then it moves back into the 9.
And then
So if you wait, oh, you only have to wait a week. Moon goes into the 9. I love it. I love when this happens. Yes, you wait, you have to wait
yeah.
to really be clear
Right.
that what you're picking up can be of service to the other person
Sure.
intuitively,
Mm-hmm.
but you know immediately within a
Mm-hmm.
week about whether or not you want to take it on.
Right.
If it's not right for you to take it on, say thank you very much. I'm not going to go there.
Okay.
Um, Part of your challenge, Alyssa,
Mm-hmm.
is that you're such an empath.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it can deplete you,
Mm-hmm. That's
but it will not deplete you
right.
if,
Uh, right.
okay, so here's what you do.
Okay.
You have the 45
Right.
in, it's Chiron everywhere.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yes.
Before you speak,
Mm-hmm.
before you, um, you can use your breath,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm trying to determine from the charts when. I think
Use my
what what would be helpful to you
mm-hmm.
is when you wake up in the morning to do a breathing meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it doesn't have to be quiet.
Right.
You could use a device that tunes you into breathing.
Right.
Do you have any wearables or any devices that do that?
I have a microphone. I've been doing a lot of like music lately to heal
Okay, music is
for
good.
healing. But no,
As
I don't have any that I know of. I mean, I have
there is an app called Breathe,
okay. Oh, I have Insight Timer.
and also Heart Math might
Okay.
be good for you.
Heart what?
Where you're doing a focused breathing meditation.
Okay.
And the reason
Okay.
I'm saying that is
Mm,
because Chiron in the 45 is healing breath for you. If you know who you are in the morning, what your goals are, and what your experience of your breath is,
okay.
if during the day
Mm,
you pick up tension in your breathing,
okay.
you have something to go back to.
Okay.
Your breathing can be key in keeping you balanced
Right.
and in keeping you aligned to your goals.
Okay.
You have a strong immune system
I do.
and you have a strong intuitive sense,
Mhm.
but you have to tune into it.
I do.
You get pulled away from it during the day.
I do.
And that is completely disempowering for you.
Mhm.
Um, I see your primary struggle here staying with what's right for you
Mhm.
rather than being pulled by other people. Did I get that?
Mhm. Like, always feeling as if
Do you have any animals?
yes, I do. I kind of,
Good. Keep your animal with you.
right. I,
That's animals
I
in a
know.
chart like yours. Ideally, they have the throat center.
Right.
And you have the 62.
Right.
So if your animal is
Mhm.
activating that, you're going to have a much easier time. What?
Oh, just wow.
Something just went off in you.
Yeah.
What awareness did you just have?
Um, well, the animals are always wanting to be near me, and I've noticed that I'm able to speak more clearly and more in like makes more sense, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Animals don't have the solar plexus.
Right, right.
So when your animal is
Mhm.
with you,
It,
your intuition is activated.
right.
And
Yes. And
your,
I get downloads
yes,
big time.
because,
That's what it was that really
yeah,
was the
if
downloads.
you're with an animal that has the 5720,
Right.
you
I
have your
think so.
throat.
I get downloads all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see, the tree of life tells us that, and I'll show it to you here on the tree of, well,
Okay. Yes.
I'll show it to you here,
Okay.
and then I'll show it to you on the body. So we go from the
Mhm.
sacral center to the root, and you have the 5342, which is spiritual.
Mhm.
Then, and it's called the administrative
Right.
intelligence. Then we go up to the splenic center.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Mm-hmm.
tree of life says, this is the path of perpetual intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying to us, you have an existence that transcends time and space.
Mm-hmm.
And your existence in a body changes with each incarnation.
Mm-hmm.
So you're here to remember.
Right. I've been
And
doing
you
that.
remember via the splenic center,
True.
and then it goes, and in the body graph, we have three channels: one for the spiritual world,
Hmm.
one for the emotional angelic world,
Right.
which is just the 5818. And
Hmm.
then we have the physical biological world, which is the 3254. But
Right.
the 54 is also in the emotional angelic world
Yes.
as a bridge, a
Right.
portal bridge.
Yes.
And you have that.
Yes.
So your goals must
Yes.
be aligned with you spiritually
Mhm.
and with your higher intelligence.
Right.
The emotional angelic world tells us we use the splenic center to transform ordinary intelligence into higher creative intelligence. The crown and the ajna are higher intelligence.
Hmm.
They can be lower intelligence,
You can, right?
but they can also be higher intelligence.
Hmm.
And the crown and the ajna and the crown were one of the factors that of centers that held together as a unit. Then we go to the collective intelligence. So
Mm.
the sacral center is informing our intuition about how we can be of service to other
Hmm.
people. You
Yeah.
have the 50, you don't have the 27.
Right.
So you often wake up with
Hmm.
angst
With angst, yes, always, almost.
because when you have that channel,
Yeah.
and especially for you because you have the 5342,
Hmm.
and then you have a defined splenic center,
Mm.
the
Mm.
50, what I've observed, because
Hmm.
it's in the dream design,
Yes.
is saying, and let's see, do you have it in the dream design? Yeah, of course you,
I
yeah,
My dream is almost the only gate I have different is 38
yes.
and one line different and then 50.
Yeah, so you pick up on the
Pretty.
collective angst and
Hmm.
wake up as though you have a mission and you don't know what that mission is.
Yes.
Um,
Hmm.
the tree of life is saying, okay, Alyssa, you are a transpersonal being here to be of service,
Hmm.
but you have to wait to know how to be of service.
Hmm.
And that can be frustrating for you, that
Hmm.
wait. Then, once we've gotten here, we move back down to the root and then
Right.
we go up to the solar plexus,
Okay.
29th path of intelligence.
Right.
When people get emotionally reactive because
Mm.
they've been challenged by tasks, by life, by the mental, waking, physical world, they're not supposed to react.
Right.
They're supposed to transform emotional
Right.
energy into creative intelligence.
Right.
Now, you are designed to do that,
Hmm.
but going back through the splenic center. Or if somebody triggers you emotionally, you have the 59. If
Hmm.
they have the 6,
Hmm.
you can transform for them. You may or
Yeah,
may not want to.
I definitely can.
You can, but you do not
I
always
No, I
need.
don't always need to, right?
That's where you
Like
have,
actually feel the emotions for them and process them for them, correct? Is that what you mean by that?
well,
Or
yes, you
somewhat?
can.
Okay.
You can, but should you? Not
No.
always.
Right,
The
right,
only time you should
right.
is if your breathing stays steady.
Okay.
That's your key. See,
Okay.
because Chiron in
Yes.
the 16 And the
Mm-hmm.
45 is saying to you, okay, if you feel aligned to this
Right.
person and you know what you know for them
Right.
as a custodial guidance, and you're quiet, you have the ninth hexagram. That's the mountain still. So
Yeah.
if you are calm
Right.
and not triggered by their emotionality, then
Okay.
you can transform.
Yeah.
If you feel emotional from them, do not go there. Say, thank you very much. I hear you. I feel you. Take responsibility for what you need.
Right.
You're having a reaction. Did I
Mm,
hit?
yes.
Is there something you want to say about it, or do you just want me to keep going?
Um, um, maybe just keep going for now. And
Okay.
um,
So here's your astrology wheel.
okay.
Do you know astrology?
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay.
Quite
So
well, but
Pluto in Scorpio
mhm.
on your um
No.
and joined to your south node.
Right. Mm-hmm. 20.
And then activating your sun in Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So this tells us a lot of what we need to know.
Mm-hmm.
It tells us that you have a really important mission in this life and that you're psychic
Mm-hmm.
and that now I also do, right, that's just a duplicate. Um, these are the dwads. Do you know about dwads?
I do not know about Dawn.
Um, Dwads, every house is
Right.
30 degrees.
Okay.
Every 30
Right. Yes, yes,
degrees
yes.
is a
The
whole zodiac.
is it the 29th degree part? Is that what you're
No,
okay, okay.
so every 30 degrees
Mm-hmm.
has 360 degrees in it.
Okay.
So we take the undercurrent. I have a
Right.
cat navigating my desk.
I see that. I love it. Yeah.
Um, so this is a composite,
Right.
a bi-wheel. So we see that your sun in Cancer has an undercurrent of
Mm-hmm.
Aquarius.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Three planets, North Node,
that's
Sun,
interesting.
and Neptune in the seventh house in Aquarius. Now, if I did I not do it? I guess,
It's
well,
mm,
yeah, here it is. So when we do it not as a bi-wheel, we
mm-hmm.
get the dwads in the fourth house of the core of your being. And we get the moon and Pluto in the second house, fire sign, also with Jupiter, three planets on the cusp of the second house and in the, so resources. You are really strong. Now, let me see where it is. Let me get back to the bi wheel
Okay.
because I want to see
I have a lot of 29th degree.
strong values
Mm-hmm.
that are tied in to how you use your energy for other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, a lot under the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think when you set your goals, looking at this chart, um, try to dumb them down a little bit.
Okay.
What I'm seeing here is a lot of Scorpio.
Okay, yeah.
I have my moon 3 degrees of Scorpio. And what my mentor astrologist said to me about my Scorpio moon, well, dear, not everybody is going to understand your depth
Oh,
or your intensity.
right. Right.
With so much Scorpio
Right.
in your design
Mm,
and fire, that would not be visible from your astrology alone.
right.
Um,
Right.
you need to pay a lot of attention to what values are going into the goals.
Okay.
Because if you take on the wrong people as clients, they wear you down
Mhm.
and deplete you.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
that's not
Mhm.
so good for you.
No,
What did I do here? Uh,
also
oh,
partner.
I did the Dwads also because I wanted to look at them. Okay,
Okay.
so, um, okay. Uh, Let me make sure this is your right astrology. No, this is Dwads. I don't want Dwads. I want irregular. This is what I wanted. Right now, I don't know what's going on in your professional life, but it's
Mhm.
a good time for you to be visible.
Okay.
Um, and if you're thinking of doing some programs that are going to bring in some resources, it's a good time you'll be successful.
Okay.
I would give it,
Yeah,
well,
I
what you
have
started a month ago
some things.
is ripe right now.
Okay.
Um,
Right. Okay.
expect some powerful experiences.
Mm-hmm.
The full moon of June 11th hit you
Mm.
hard,
Yeah.
and it's going to keep hitting through
Mm.
September 9th.
Mm-hmm.
So be prepared. Um, what I'm seeing is a lot of creative energy
Mm-hmm.
and um, modulate it so you don't burn out.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said modulate the
Okay.
energy so you don't burn out.
Right.
Because with your design,
Yes. Yes.
um,
Mm-hmm. Right.
you're being asked to be more visible than you're comfortable being.
Exactly.
And
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
use the downloads you get.
Okay. Yes.
They're going to help you a lot.
Okay.
Um, as long as you're channeling,
Right.
I'm not using your own energy, you're okay. So breathing is critical for you.
The,
The breathing.
oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very big.
If when you're thinking of what you want to say, if you feel yourself getting tight, wait.
Right.
Do not do anything that doesn't feel right for you.
Right.
Um,
Right.
there's a lot more I could say, but I think we should stop the sharing and just chat for a minute.
Okay.
Um,
That sounds great.
anything you want to ask me or tell me,
I
and if you want me to turn off the recording, I can turn it off.
Oh, okay. We're still recording.
Do you want
Okay.
me to turn it off?
Um, well, what helps out? What helps? Is it better to leave it going?
It's up to you.
I'd be more comfortable with it off.
Then we'll turn it off.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Not at all. Just
Okay.
let me say for the all of the people watching this video,
Uh-huh.
it would be really helpful if you like and subscribe. We appreciate that, and we appreciate any feedback. Also, will be posting a four-world assessment that can be done and sent to me for analysis. I'm turning the recording off now.
Thank